and the money we made is Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Weebs Guild. Let's do our yearly tradition where we talk about how much exactly I made as a small-time YouTuber in the past year. So we're going to be going from January to January. We're talking about all of our analytics, what videos did well for us, how much I exactly made on each platform. I find it interesting. I like seeing other people's videos, so I'll show you mine. Let's get started. So kicking off with the bread and the butter, the YouTube channel. We do have two YouTube channels. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't know. We do have Weebs Guild and then we have Weebs Guild Shorts. So check that out for sure. We might switch to a sort of just posting all the shorts on the main channel and see if that does better, since we have a little bit of a better audience over here, but some of the shorts do really well. So we'll see. Taking a look, the past year we had 270,000 views. Very good, very incredible. Our subscribers went up 663. I think we could do better in 2023 for sure. That's really not that high of a number, but it's still a very good number, especially you think about getting 600 subscribers when you're first starting a channel. That would be amazing. So we'll take it. And the money we made is $400. So $417.69. And you can see a couple of times where we had, pretty decent views. A lot of times it's bleached content. Obviously, bleached content, it seems to be, where we're going. So Bleach Brave Souls is very good. We go here, we just pumped out all kinds of content here that just did really incredible. So that's why that one day is super high. And the rest of it's okay. Bleach Brave Souls does not incredibly hold my interest too much anymore. So I will tell you, we'll probably be moving away from that more and more in 2023 and start doing other things. But we'll see. I still like Bleach Brave Souls. I enjoy summoning and wasting orbs, but that's about all I enjoy from that game. So in case you want to see what kind of content did the best for us moving down, we do have our top videos of the year, which is obviously those two My Hero Academia recaps are still just pulling in incredible views, which thank you guys so much for watching. A lot of people like them. A lot of people hate them. Then we have the biggest clickbait podcast of all time, when I pretended to have any sort of news on this Dumped film, which if you guys haven't seen it, Dumped was a made up TikTok movie that I just decided to use as a title for the podcast. It went apeshit. We ended up talking to the guy who actually made the TikTok. Super nice. We actually have a video about that. Check it out. Then Bleach Boys does pretty well. I don't know what's going on with this Captain Tsubasa local multiplayer thing. We picked this up just old times. I think it was me and Jose. Just decided to have fun playing this game. And it's done numbers. It's a live stream. So normally live streams do not get that good rewatch. This one does for whatever reason. Moving on, another podcast where I clickbaited. And then you just see unboxings. And then, of course, coming in number 10, the Bleach Brave Souls. So it's kind of interesting to see what exactly gets the most views, and it's totally random, okay? Obviously, the recaps do really well, so you can expect to see more of that in the future. The podcasts, they either do no views or they do very decent views. So it's hit or miss. The podcasts have been at an end. There have not been any, if anybody is an avid podcast watcher. It's just too hard to get that many people all together, so it makes it much easier if I can pivot by myself and do all of that content. I want to get more Jose stuff in here. I would obviously love to have more Danny stuff in here. I would love to incorporate the boys back into the channel, maybe doing some of their stuff, but we'll see. Going forward, hopefully. We'll be at Anime Expo, so you can see them there. Let's head over to the Shorts channel, which nobody knows exists, but we do have that. We got 18,000 views in the last year. Not exactly the most incredible year for the Shorts channel. That's why I'm thinking we might just start posting them on the main channel, especially now that YouTube has added its own little tab for Shorts. So it's separate. As are the live streams, which I think is a great improvement from YouTube, because before doing live streams, shorts, and all that stuff, it clogs the main feed and you never can see the main video. So kudos to YouTube for that. Our top viewed content here, you can see immediately number 7 is when I re-uploaded all of My Hero Academia stuff. I made it actually short format. So those did okay, not as good as I was expecting. Then we have some of the stuff that I've uploaded to TikTok, which TikTok seems to be doing the best for us right now. It's not exactly doing incredible on YouTube Shorts, but I'm trying. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm trying to do a little bit more content, a little bit more anime debate stuff. We'll go from there. So weirdly enough, our top viewed stuff here, the Dragon Ball Superhero movie review, where I just said it was okay or trash. I forget why I reviewed that movie. Then our My Hero Academia stuff, no surprise. This Eden Zero one is just continuing to do really, really well for us. And just the rest of the older ones going forth. The Johnny Young Bosch one was one of the newer ones I did, which 700 views, not bad. I just did that for when he was returning to the dub. So the short channel does exist. Subscribe. I'll put a link in the description down below. Check it out. All right. Now we're on a really quickly touch on our merch. Okay. So we did have two sources of merch here. We had Teespring, and then we just switched over to Fourth Wall. So this is going to be Teespring. This was our old faithful one. You can see we made $3.95. We did have 9 units sold. All of those were bought probably by me as samples or to give out to people. But we did have one person buy a shirt. We can't even pull that out until it's $100. So that money is nothing. And I always try to keep the cost of the shirt or the sweatshirt or whatever it is super low. So I always make sure the profits are just abysmal. So that's why I don't ever try to play anything. I'd much rather you guys have the shirts and wear them because they're fucking cool. Yeah. This is Fourth Wall. We switched recently to this one. I think it's better. We have this cool embroidered shirt. Look at, I'm on here. I'm embroidered. Look how fancy. You can check that in the description down below. Also, we've not sold shit on here. I've ordered all kinds of samples and stuff, but we've not sold anything. So you can see all the ones that we sold. That's all me. I bought all of that. That's me just trying to see what the quality is, trying to mess with it, and go forward from there. Now let's take a look at our TikTok, which I'm not so sure any of you guys know that we do as well. We do have a TikTok at the Weebs Guild on TikTok. You can see us there. We do pretty good numbers on TikTok, okay? So on here, you can see we got 68,000 views. It only lets me go back as far as November, so this is even for the full year. But you can see profile views about 1,000. You know, nothing incredible. 1,900 likes. We did get 400 comments, 152 shares. So we're doing our thing. You know, you can see we got quite a few views here and there. I've been posting on there a lot more recently. So my end of year 2022 went a little bit like this. Created a website. I was like, let me start posting news articles on the website. Then I was like, why am I trying to compete with news articles? That's the dumbest shit I've ever done. We had the most amazing article come out in the world by Dollar Coins. He got the most traffic on the website ever. But then it's like, I'm just competing with like old school news sites. Why am I not doing videos on them? Why am I not just doing TikToks? Why am I not just posting the one sentence to Instagram or Twitter or Reddit or whatever? Just make a quick image, pop that shit up. Don't waste my time. Why am I competing? So that's what I switched to now. And a lot of these videos are talking about the news or talking about like which anime leader would you like the best? That kind of stuff. And that's fun. I enjoy debating. I enjoy shitting on people. So I could do that till the end of time. So that's kind of what we've been doing here. We've done a quick little pivot here. I think it's been fun. You guys will have to check them out. Let me know what you guys think. I'm sure you guys will have nothing but negative things to say. So I look forward to seeing how you spin it. Okay. Lastly, let's go over to Red Circle. So if you guys don't know what Red Circle is, you probably know what Anchor is. If you ever thought about doing a podcast, it's the same thing. It is basically a distributor for podcasts. You upload your podcast to one website, they'll shoot it out to Apple, Google, all the different things, Pandora. They'll shoot it out to all of that stuff. So we used to upload the podcast whenever we would upload it to YouTube. I would take an audio version and I would then shoot it up to Red Circle and do all of that stuff. Obviously, the podcasts have not been going on, so this is kind of old information. You can see exactly the downfall of the podcast here. You'll be interested to know we did have almost 30,000 downloads, which is pretty good. And you can see the episode performances here. So not bad. You can obviously Bleach Boys does very, very well on traditional podcast platforms. So you guys might be surprised. We had a bunch. I'm so surprised. We had one we're talking about. I think my nephew was on this podcast. The most otaku podcast downloaded ever for 500 downloads. Apparently people like hearing kids almost get an accident. And I believe this is the one where we first had Ryan on it, which is super cool to see. So the podcasts do surprisingly well on traditional podcast platforms. I don't know how that translates over to bringing people over to the main YouTube or vice versa, or how it goes from getting them to Twitter. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see if we ever make a return to podcasts. It's just a little much. I can wind on forever, but I don't know who would want to just see just me wind on. I'm looking to try different content and see how that goes forward. Let's end back where it all began. So I made $417. Really, I made $420, but I can't get that $3 out of Teespring. But when you think about it, after all of the things, like even going to Anime Expo Ontario, all of that stuff, it's obviously a net loss. You don't need to spend that much money to do all these YouTube videos. Like, you think about it, our best videos are the My Hero Academia recap. What did that cost me? $0. It just cost me a lot of time. Okay? That's all it costs. A lot of time I had to watch My Hero Academia again. So, was it worth it? I don't know. Going forward, I hope you guys continue to hang out. I appreciate you all even being here and wondering what it looks like. If you're a similar YouTuber, please let me know what your analytics look like. I would love to know. We got some cool stuff planned for 2023, and I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly our flow is going to be, but I've been trying to post to TikTok, trying to post to YouTube, trying to do all of the different things going forward. I think if I think it's funny, if I think it's creative, we're just going to fucking go for it. So you'll see some dumb shit and you'll see some good shit. So I hope you guys stick around. It should all still be anime related. And of course, you guys really like the toxic comment reviews, so make sure you guys be as toxic as possible, okay? I will see you guys next time. Make sure you please like and subscribe the video. I do like sharing all this information with you guys. And thank you guys. Let's have a good 2023, yeah? Or not. I mean, who am I to say?